Today, we're talking about our experiences in Australia, specifically the mistakes we made and the lesson we've learned along the way. Our goal is to share these experiences with you so that you can gain some valuable insights for your own journey. So let's dive right into it. Mistake number 1, not having a mentor. One of the most significant early mistakes we made was embarking on our new life in Australia without a guidance of a mentor. It felt like navigating through uncharted waters without a map or compass. We lacked someone to share their wisdom and show us the ropes, and that made our journey considerably more challenging. The invaluable lesson we learned from this experience is the importance of having a mentor when starting afresh. Flashback to 2010, when resources and guidance were not as readily available as they are today. Finding a mentor or someone that inspires you, who aligns with your values and goals, can be a bit like searching for a rare gem, but its endeavor will worth your time. If your goal is financial success, seek out someone who's already walked that path. Beware of self-proclaimed gurus offering enticing shortcuts to riches. In my own journey, I follow individuals who resonate with my values, but I don't follow blindly. I conduct thorough research and seek advice only from those who have proven wisdom through their actions and decisions. Mistake number 2, neglecting health. Another significant mistake we made was neglecting our health. When we first arrived in Australia, we were in our early 20s and we made some choices that, looking back, were not the best for our well-being. We overindulged with food, dining out excessively, and not paying attention to the quality of what we were eating. This led to weight gain and health issues. We also overworked ourselves, thinking we had to constantly be on the go. This led to mental stress and anxiety, and we neglected exercise, which took a toll on our physical well-being. Lesson learned: prioritizing our health should have been at the top of our list. Now we focus on balanced eating, manage work-related stress, and incorporate regular exercise into our routine. Mistake number 3, getting into debt. Now let's talk about a mistake that nearly derailed our financial journey: getting into debt. At one point, we found ourselves buried under a mountain of debt, a 6-figure debt to be exact. We lived paycheck to paycheck, constantly struggling to make ends meet. The weight of our financial obligations left us feeling stuck and at times hopeless. We even considered moving back to the Philippines, thinking that it would be a way out of our financial issues. However, it wasn't until we had a moment of clarity that we realized the problem wasn't our location or circumstances, it was us. We couldn't outsmart our way out of irresponsible spending habits. We needed to change our financial behavior from the ground up. Lesson learned: debt can be an immense burden, and living beyond your means only leads to financial stress. We've since paid off our debt and embraced a frugal lifestyle. We've learned that financial freedom comes from responsible spending and living within our means. It's not about where you are, but how you manage your money that truly matters. Mistake number 4, not living on a budget. Let's talk about another mistake we made: not living on a budget. Initially, we didn't pay much attention to where our money was going, which led to financial surprises. However, we've come to realize that a budget isn't about restrictions, but about empowerment. It's like giving every dollar a purpose, a job to do, and deciding where your money goes instead of wondering where it went. Lesson learned: creating and sticking to a budget is a game changer. It gives you control over your finances and helps you live within your means. It's about making conscious choices with your money, not restricting yourself. We now see our budget as our permission to spend our money on what truly matters to us. Mistake number 5, buying a new car. The allure of a brand new car. We too were enticed by the idea. But you know what we found out? Purchasing a new car can be a substantially financial hit, and this was a lesson we learned the hard way. Many people might have a different opinion, but our experience taught us a valuable lesson. We've made a firm commitment never to buy a brand new car unless we reach millionaire status. Here's why. New cars lose their value rapidly, especially on the first year of ownership, often depreciating by as much as 20%. Over 5 years, they retain only 40% of their original value. Surprisingly, most millionaires don't drive flashy cars. They understand that it's not about wasting money to appear wealthy, it's about making sound financial choices to become truly wealthy. The decision between a new or used vehicle and how you finance it can make all the difference. It could mean the restriction between cruising down the road to financial independence or being stuck in a cycle of debt and endless payments. Mistake number 6, traveling. Traveling is an incredible experience, isn't it? We certainly thought so, and we embarked on numerous adventures, often without saving up enough for them. We're passionate about exploring new places, and we've accumulated photos and videos from our travels. But as time went on, I had realized the saying YOLO, you only live once, while inspiring, isn't entirely accurate. What's more accurate is YODO, you only die once, and you live every single day. This realization led me to rethink our approach to travel. Don't get me wrong, I'm not advocating against travel. Traveling is enriching and provides priceless moments. However, we could have achieved a lot more if we had been more strategic about our travels. We should have prioritized saving beforehand, which would have given us greater financial freedom now. Lesson learned? Travel should be a rewarding experience, not a financial strain. If you plan to travel, it's essential to plan wisely. Understand your actual priorities and allocate your money accordingly. Saving for travel should be a deliberate and disciplined effort. Stick to your travel budget and make sure that every dollar you spend enhances your experience and aligns with your values. Mistake number 7, starting a business without cash. Lastly, we embarked on a journey of starting a business without having our own cash to rely on. In retrospect, it was a risky endeavor that didn't unfold as we had hoped. At the time, I was young, brimming with energy, and felt invincible. I believe I could conquer everything or anything without considering the potential risks. However, life has a way of throwing curveballs. Along the way, we welcome a new addition to our family, a baby. My dissatisfaction with my job became more apparent and personal medical problems surfaced. Then, to top it all off, the global pandemic hit, sending shockwaves through our lives. The dream project I had poured my heart into was severely impacted. The lack of financial cushion meant that we couldn't weather the storms that life threw at us. It drained not only our financial resources, but also our emotional resilience. Lesson learned, the experience taught us the critical importance of saving up and having a solid financial cushion before diving into entrepreneurship. Having that financial buffer would have reduced stress and increased our chances of success. It would have allowed us to navigate unexpected challenges without jeopardizing our business dreams. And there you have it, our candid confessions of the mistakes we've made and the invaluable lessons we've gained during our time in Australia. Remember, mistakes are part of life, and it's how we learn and grow from them that truly matters. These experiences have shaped us, teaching us resilience, adaptability, and the importance of making better choices. Mistakes aren't roadblocks, they're stepping stones towards personal and financial growth. So embrace each lesson, pick yourself up when you stumble, and use these experiences as building blocks for a brighter, more fulfilling future. If you have your own stories or lessons to share, please drop them in the comments. Let's learn from one another and illuminate our journeys with shared wisdom. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.